Cage Titans 125-pound amateur champion, Josh the Cape Cod Cowboy Meehan. How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, not bad. So you fought at Cage Titans 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, Cage Titans 31 about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
And that was your 125-pound amateur title shot.
Yes, sir.
And judging by the belt on the table,
It went pretty well. Yes, it did.
Can you tell us about that fight?
Yeah, sure. It was the game plan for that fight never changed. So the game plan going in that fight was to stay standing, and the game plan didn't work out as we wanted it to. We were doing a lot of boxing, a lot of stand-up, a lot of diverting the takedowns, but we were working on more diverting the clinch because I knew he liked jumping for that flying armbar, and the way I do it and a lot of my teammates here do it, we get an overhook, we jump, we throw the leg over, and I figured that's the way he did it. I never saw the tape, I saw pictures, I figured that's the way I do it. He's pretty good at jiu-jitsu.
That's how he won his last fight.
That's how he won his last fight, was flying armbar. So I figured he'd come into the clinch, and then on quote pictures, he said he's going to take home one of my arms. That didn't work out too well for him, but I figured he wanted a submission, he wanted a quick submission. So the game plan was to stand, to bang with him a little bit. I worked at Sit a lot. I worked a lot in Loco Lobo's lair, his basement, hitting pads, doing a lot of stand-up, working with guys like Peter Barrett, Max Barrett, Sweetbread, just a bunch of killers on their feet. We worked a lot of stand-up, but I went to the ground and it pretty much went to instinct from there, just a lot of passes, a lot of striking on the ground.
What was the initial game plan going in? Because we know that mentally you may not have been all there for this fight.
Well, going my head game or the game plan?
Your head game.
My head game. Well, 99% of the time the head game Loco tries to get us to do is just to focus on the fight, and 100% of the time he always just wants us to have fun. Peter Barrett, I think, said it best before I went in and fought that night. He said, this is the 15 minutes you get to show people who you really are. And just 15 minutes I get every 2 months, so I think I did pretty well.
Hey, you've done pretty well overall. I mean, 4-0, amateur champion. You know, where do you go from here?
Well, right now at 125, this coming next Cage Titans card, I don't think they have really anyone with a major fight streak coming up from 125, so I don't think they have any real contenders coming up. That 135 vacant belt looks kind of nice. That's my walk-around weight, so I might start eating some tacos, go up a little bit, fight for that belt.
No weight cut involved in that one, so that would be nice.
No weight cut at all. No, I'm walking around, I think, 134 right now. We can check the weight after.
So maybe gain a pound, you know?
Maybe gain a pound. In December, I know there's some amateur Thai fights coming up, some boxing fights. I want to get into that again, get confident, more confident on my feet. I'm confident now in training, but then it's always different when you're actually fighting in the cage.
Right. Who are you looking at for a next opponent for 125 or 135? Who would you want to fight?
125 or 135 right now is, well, 135 I haven't been paying that much attention to. There's a lot of people at 135 that I'd be interested in fighting. There's probably a lot of people with winning records that I'll fight. I'm always okay with fighting strikers because they can never stay alive on the ground for too long. And I like to stand. I've said it plenty of times, I like to stand, and pretty much no one wants to do that with me. If you watch any of my fights, I either get taken down or someone shoots and I just decide to play guard. So it's either, I kind of want to stand most fights. I want to get a highlight reel knockout one of these days, but so you MMA fighter doesn't.
Right. So you're looking for more of a stand-up fight.
I'm looking for any fight.
Any fight.
I'm looking to fight. I want another belt buckle. I like belts. I'm starting to collect them. Like, the thing's beautiful. I think I should start collecting those.
And so you're a cowboy. Belt buckles are in your DNA and your makeup, and
yeah, no,
that's probably the biggest one.
That write-up we did was hilarious. Mike Hammersmith did.
Yep. No, that was good. So take us through the 4 days leading up to that fight. We know you lost your dad, and we know.
We'll start at the day. So what happened was on Tuesday, it was team practice. It was normal training day. I think it was. So on Tuesdays it's team practice. So I'm there from I get there at noon, take work off on Tuesdays. So I get there at noon, I train with Ariel Sexton, I usually get a private with him, we roll for about 2 hours. I get out at around 2, we go hang out for a little bit, go get a bite to eat, we come back. We do kids classes, so I help him teach the kids classes until about 5 o'clock when we do adult no-gi jiu-jitsu. Then after no-gi jiu-jitsu, there's Muay Thai, then after Muay Thai, team practice. So that ends usually around 10 o'clock. When Loco came in and told me, because what happened was, it was during Muay Thai, so we were pretty much just hanging out like we usually do. So after jiu-jitsu, most of us usually just relax until team practice. So what happened was, Loco and Ariel left the room, which to me was confusing, but I didn't think much of it. They eventually came in, they told me to come outside. I went outside, and that's when my mom was there, and she told me the news, and she wanted to tell me it was my team, the people who are the closest family I have. So that's how I found out. And that night it was, what my mom told me was she didn't want me coming home, because that it happened at home, and she didn't really want my head to be in that space. She didn't want me to be thinking about that, because she knew I would still want to fight, and I feel like that's what my dad would want me to do. So I wanted to fight. I was going to fight, not just for me, for him, to get an outlet, to have an outlet for this, to channel some anger, to have some fun, because the next couple days were going to be hell, which they were. So Tuesday we did team practice like any other day. I got a lot of more private work, so me and Ariel Sexton, Tarzan, he's one of our black belts up in Juneau, Hanover. He helped me out a lot. We hit pads a lot, we rolled a lot with a lot of strikes. He pretty much just let me punch him as hard as I could. He was a hell of a guy that day. Went to my girlfriend's house because I wasn't allowed to go home. Woke up the next morning, pretty much just went about the average day, came, trained, hung out, got some food, went to Loco's house that night. Loco talked to me, Sarah Click talked to me. Sarah Click deployed with my dad. So Sarah Click helped me out a lot. Loco was unbelievable in that whole thing. He kept my head straight. He made me focus completely on that fight. So my head going into that fight wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it definitely wasn't 100%. That wasn't 100% of a Cod Cowboy in that cage that night. That was 60, 70 at most.
For less than 100%, it looked damn good.
Thank you. So Thursday, another team practice night, but it was weight cut night, so we cut a bunch of weight. All my weight was down by that day, so it wasn't a big deal. It was the easiest cut I've ever done in my life. I shed that weight. We went to Ariel's house like we usually do, because we cut all the weight in Hanover where a team practice Junico is. And stayed over at his house that night, headed to weigh-ins in the morning, in the afternoon, weighed in, and then just gained the weight back, just retained all that body weight, which in reality wasn't that much. It was like 5 or 6 pounds. It was the easiest cut I've ever did.
So after that fight, you basically called out the entire 125 division.
Yeah.
So we got to see you, and we got to see the Cowboy.
You got to see the Cowboy, that's right, yeah. So I like to do the little alter ego thing that Slippery Pete came up with and Fun Size came up with. To me, the you you're talking to right now isn't the same as the you see inside the cage. Right now, nice, and in the cage is not. So I feel like it's pretty different.
No, you had some very strong words for everybody after that fight.
Yeah, the commission wasn't too happy about that.
No, I wouldn't expect them to be.
No.
But then again, Mike Palvera told them not to fine you for that, so, it was all good.
I got away with it. Same thing with jumping on the cage and picking up the ring girls in my debut. Try to suspend me every one of my fights.
So, we picked a good night to do this because it's your birthday.
That's right.
You're Cage Titans Amateur 125 champion.
Youngest Cage Titans champion.
And there's a giant check sitting behind you.
There is, yeah.
So, life is pretty good right now, despite everything that's happened and gone on.
Yeah, things are smiling right now.
Things are good. Dad's definitely looking out for you, definitely looking down and proud of you. And then you got this guy over here.
Loco,
and her.
come in here. Loco, come here. can't move the camera, so he doesn't know who you're talking about. Waddling over here. Crazy Wolf.
Champion.
Proud of him?
For those belts himself.
Very proud. Very proud.
And hell of a fight. I don't know many people that would have been able to pull off what he pulled off.
I'd say 90% or 95% of the people would have pulled out of that fight. And he kept his wits about him, and he made his family proud, made me proud, made his team proud, and he fought a really tough kid. He was 2-0 with excellent jiu-jitsu, and just showed that he had the more superior ground game, and that's how it goes.
A big thing is too, Will, if you're watching this, your jiu-jitsu's insane. I didn't expect your transitions to be that good. I didn't expect anything to be that good. I expected you to be a no-stripe blue belt, for God's sake. My girlfriend's a 4-stripe blue belt. I expected to just run through it, but you made it hard as hell for me. You made me work for that.
Yep.
You know, he's
Proud of this kid.
every right to be.
I'm out. Screaming out there.
Thank you. No problem, anytime.
Who's screaming out there?
Everyone.
Idiot.